Holi. Yes? And we all just to remind ourselves before we make our sankalp that in the ancient times our ancestors knew that we must give thanks for whatever we receive. Whatever you receive, you give thanks for. And when they did the harvest, they say thank you to the Lord. And how they used to celebrate this in the springtime? They used to create in the center of the village, because we used to live in villages in those days. And in the center of the village, they will make a pole, put a pole in the ground, and then everyone will bring from the harvest, from the field, some stalks like this, and they will put it. And as they harvest, so they will keep putting until when all the harvest is over. That is the time when they will set it on fire. They will sit around the fire. You know, when our ancestors went to Guyana and Fiji and Suriname and all these different places, Mauritius and all these places, they went under the same conditions. They went there as indentured laborers. And they, you know where they were living? They were living not in their villages, but in the lodges that the planters had built for the slave. You know, everybody knows lodge? Yes? The long terrace houses. Yes? So the condition in Fiji was exactly the same as the condition in Mauritius, or it was in Guyana or all these other places. And that's not surprising, because the ones who took us there were the slave traders, the ones who took the slaves to develop these countries. Yeah? So once the slaves moved out, the indentured laborers moved in. So those were the conditions. And so even in these places, we still maintain all our festivals, all our herbs, all our holy celebrations, holy H-O-L-Y celebrations, yes, were maintained. And most of it used to happen in the village, just like this. They will light a bonfire and they will sit around the fire, yes, and celebrate. 40 days ago, well, 41, 42 days now, yes, 42, 43 days, lost count. When we planted Holika, yes, that's when we planted the Holika. And a couple of days ago, we set her on fire. Yes, today we are still continuing. They say in parts of India, we celebrate this festival for a whole week. So 1 week. Yeah, from the time of the burning, Holika Dahan, until the end of the celebration, 1 week of celebration takes place. So we will well within all of that. But what we remember also, and remind ourselves that because every time the same questions are asked and the same things, the same thoughts are there, that at holy time we don't do much puja. And I would just want to remind, especially the children, that the puja was done first on the day when they planted. And on the night when we went to burn, we did puja also. Puja is done at that time. And in the morning, before any playing, starts happening and any fun and frolic and all of this, yes, our parents, the elders, they used to go back to the same ground, the same spot where the Holika was burnt. And puja, this puja that we are doing here now will be done again. And then they will take the ashes from there and start to rub it on their bodies. Yes? So we have to, in our minds, we have to make a little bit of an adjustment. That the puja has to be done and then the celebration starts. So we will do a quick puja today. As somebody said, we want to do a quick puja. So we will do that because I'm told you guys have been practicing lots of chautal, because this is how our ancestors were celebrating it. You know, from the time of planting, throughout those 40 days, yeah, they will be gathering and they'll be singing. And back home, you'll have every village has a goal, chautal goal. And they will sing, and sometimes they will sing against each other. Yes? And I was fortunate enough to be in Mauritius. And during the period of time leading up to it, I was there for 2 weeks, but it was just happened to be holy time. And in one of the town halls, in one of the cities there, Kiripik, those Mauritian knows that. Yes? Chautal gold from all over the island were coming, and every night you had 7 gold, and they were singing against each other. And then they will select 2 of them from there to come to the end, the last celebration. And so it was going on like this. So the celebration and the competition was all there. No? And unfortunately in England, we don't have too many Raman gold or total gold. But we look forward to hearing all the singing. So lots of total is being sung. And of course, then we will start to play with Abir and all of that. Yes? So with this thought in mind, we say thanks. All of us, wherever we're sitting, we say thank you to Bhagwan that you're here healthy and strong and be able to sit and to celebrate. At the same time, remember those who are not well, sorry, and are not able to be with us. Yes? In their thoughts, I'm sure they're here, and in our thoughts, we are there with them. Unfortunately, also in our community, we have lost quite a few. Yes, quite a few members of our community. So to all those families, we share their sadness and their bereavement. You know, and the tradition at home, just in case I forget to tell you before you start playing, is that those who have recently lost their near and dear ones, they don't normally play with the abir and all the colors. So if somebody says to you, please don't put any on me, please respect it. Yes? Please, all of you, remember that when you start to celebrate and play, to respect that. If someone says, please, I'm not taking part today, respect that, and everyone will have a wonderful time. This weather is very nice outside, so before the sun goes, we start to put that out. Yes, take your names in mind as we chant. Om Hari Om Hari Om Hari Om. That's the